let's get to some of the period practices that can actually harm our fertility. So what are some of these practices that people do that thinking that, okay, I'm fixing something but end up harming something else?
All right. So with period practices, we are in a very cultural society. You know, so there are people who during their periods they have all sorts of things that they insert. They have all sorts of things that they use to. Some people say that they are cleaning their menstrual blood. Some people use it to be fresh down there and all those kind of things. So these are things that I think they are not necessary and they do not have a very good impact because they destroy the vaginal flora. You are introducing certain caustic substances and infections into your body. And then some people also take in several things, a lot of herbal concoctions, because sometimes some women are in pain. It's unbearable, and we understand.
Yes,
but then they take in so many
feels.
things that are not good for your health generally. So these are some of the things that we want to talk about in relation to Menstrual Hygiene Month as well.
Okay, now starting from the things that people do to clean up or freshen up, what are some of these practices and how can they harm us?
All right, so people use in order to maintain their freshness, okay, in order to take away smells, people insert all sorts of acids and all sorts of things. Okay, so boric acid is not a bad thing.
Okay.
But people insert all sorts of concoctions, preparations. You go on Instagram and people are selling things. People
Yes.
You see it on Instagram, right?
I do.
People are selling things. You go on TikTok especially. People are giving so much advice. Use this during your period. Insert this during your period. It will make the blood clean. It will do this and that for you. And I think that they are absolutely unnecessary. Okay, we haven't done proper research to know its long-term effects, but I don't think anything good comes out of it. So these are some of the things, and I know a lot of our listeners would be on Instagram, would be on social media and all that.
Because I've seen a lot, especially people keep touting boric acid as some sort of magic healing drug. What is boric acid, and how does it help us?
So boric acid is an acidic component, and then gynecologically, we see that for very chronic yeast infections, there have been some studies that support the use of boric acid. But it is not something to use for everyday freshness, everyday tightening, and for infections. If you have an infection, you have a discharge that you do not like,
go to the hospital.
Doctor. Yes, they will treat it. They'll give you the adequate medication. But if you find out that you always need boric acid, you're always taking inserting boric acid for some tightness, for some freshness, then the problem that you're having, it needs proper medical attention. The medical research about boric acid is for to help in the management of chronic or long-term yeast infections. But we are using it for so many other things. I've seen on Instagram to be tight.
I saw some there's wipes that you have to every day use it. I'm like, what is going on?
These things destroy the vaginal flora. So the vagina is self-cleansing. When we say that, people misinterpret it. It doesn't mean you shouldn't take a shower, right? But what we mean is that inside, in certain things inside and cleaning and wiping deep inside is not necessary and it's not beneficial. Just with mild soap and water, clean the vulva, clean the outside, and go your way. Your body will do the rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all